Hey, what's up, guys? This is Carlos and Anthony with the MalcoCast. A big welcome to you guys, and thank you very much for joining us today. We are talking today about kind of a sad story that's been trending all day today, and that is the Taylor Hawkins story that appeared in Rolling Stones. It's everyone's been talking about it, and it's kind of stirred up a bunch of shit, to be honest with you. Um, how are you doing today, Anthony?
Man, I'm all right. It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right?
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy lately.
Yeah,
So,
three more days,
yeah,
and then the weekend. You know how that is.
yeah, man. But my days are filling up quickly. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, man, for those of you guys who don't know, there was a story that printed in Rolling Stone, and everybody's been running with it. It basically quotes Taylor Hawkins' friends, and we know, of course, that Taylor Hawkins this is deceased. No cause of death was given. He was the drummer for Foo Fighters. But in this Rolling Stone story, his friends came out and basically said that Taylor Hawkins was exhausted, that he wanted a break. He said that, well, the story said, quotes his friends as saying that he can't fucking do it anymore is basically what the story quoted his friends as saying. So the intense touring schedule, uh apparently, according to this story, is partly to blame, I want to say. I mean, what do you think?
uh, I don't know, man. Like, I kind of feel like I'm sure playing with Dave Grohl's hard. It's gotta be. It's gotta be intense. It's a big machine, dude. Like, they're probably what, the biggest band in the world, the Foo Fighters.
Yeah,
Um,
but he's been.
they got a lot of, they got a lot of stuff they have to pay for, dude. They so I'm sure I, I can never imagine the grind that is.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, no, I'm
but at the same time, dude, like, it's just kind of stupid that it's even a story, man. Like, let the man lie.
Mhm.
Like, everybody always says rest in peace, but here everybody is just kind of like arguing, or like, I don't know if it felt like this was like an unnecessary controversy, like, and yeah, it's kind of stupid.
Well, in the story, one of his friends, Taylor Hawkins, a colleague and friend, who is not named in the story, he remained anonymous, says, is quoted as saying, "The fact that he finally spoke to Dave, meaning Dave Grohl, and really told him that he couldn't do this and that he wouldn't do it anymore, that was freeing for him. That took fucking balls. That did take a year of working up the guts to do." But a rep for the Foo Fighters says he never informed Dave and management of anything at all like that. So you got a he said, she said situation in a story that quotes an anonymous friend of Taylor Hawkins. Now, I agree with
Yeah.
you. I agree with you, though. It's you know, first of all, the cause of death hasn't been announced, right? It was said in the news articles that there were some substances found in the urine of Taylor Hawkins, a preliminary autopsy or whatnot that was released, and but they haven't really issued a cause of death in his death. Um, this story appears to me as if his friends are searching for answers as to why he died. And to me, it sounds like they're kind of blaming the Foo Fighters a little bit for doing what they do, playing shows and wanting to hold concerts and stuff. And I mean, you guys, Malcontent knows about this too, right? Because everybody's
Oh,
been
not
locked
on this
down.
level, hell no.
Everybody's been locked down. You guys haven't been able to play shows. And imagine what it's like for a band like the Foo Fighters, who haven't been able to play live in 2 going on 3 years now. where
Yeah.
they have bills to pay and they have mortgages to pay and stuff, and so the country's opened up a little bit, I think, and the concerts are starting to come back, and so I would expect a band like the Foo Fighters to go breakneck speed and book show after show, travel everywhere, and do show after show. Now that the COVID restrictions have eased, what are your thoughts on that, dude?
Um, well, I told you. I mean, I get it. They're a big business, dude. So I understand why they're out playing. Um,
Yeah.
I just kind of feel like I said, or I think Rolling Stones is trying to start shit where there's no shit to be started. Like I think you got to let people grieve, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. I just don't really like. He's passed, dude. Like, like let him lie. Let him rock in peace, dude.
Yeah, the article apparently also quotes Pearl Jam and Soundgarden drummer Matt Cameron, who was
Yeah.
close friend of Hawkins, and said that he had a heart-to-heart with Dave Grohl and said he couldn't fucking do it anymore. So I wonder, man. I think you're right.
That stuff, like, dude, that stuff we will never know one way or the other. Like,
Yeah.
that, I mean, unless they put out something that they want people to know about, like,
Yeah.
I still think the wound is really fresh and people are grieving, and I think they're just looking for a way to keep him in the news, dude. Keep Taylor Hawkins' name in the news, and it's kind of a shame.
Or maybe set up a lawsuit. I can see
Nah.
somebody suing somebody in the Foo Fighters camp saying, "Hey, you guys were working him to death, and look what happened."
And I will say this on my behalf right now. I know it is literally critical or like hypocritical that here I am talking about it, like to an extent.
Well,
Because I mean, like we're doing a podcast on it, and I understand the hypocrisy in it, but it's I don't know, man. I think it's kind of a bad look on Rolling Stones to have even released that, man. Like, because now you got this conflict going on between the guy from Soundgarden and Pearl Jam. He had to release another statement today and say that he was misquoted or like misrepresented. And it just sucks that any of this had to even happen, dude. Like, there has to be conflict past him, Taylor Hawkins passing, dude. Like,
and I think that's a commentary on society too. It's like people like bad news for some reason, right? I mean, stories that bleed always lead. That's how it goes in the news business. And people want to see drama and bad news because that's the kind of stuff that sells newspapers. Unfortunately, that's the society we live in.
Because people suck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It does.
People suck.
And like you said, we're talking about it now. We're just giving our opinion though about the whole situation. We're not breaking
No,
news.
I understand that.
We're not breaking news. So,
no, we're not breaking news.
no.
It's just it's an interesting, yeah. It's just weird, dude. Like, hey, I do want to give a shout out. There's a Sacramento band, FXP. Their singer passed away this 2 days ago, I believe. So I want to give them a shout out.
That sucks.
Yeah. I don't know the cause or nothing, and I don't want to speak on it because we just follow each other on the social medias. So, but I saw the news, so I wanted to give them a shout out.
Well, our condolences go out to them and their families and friends. It's always sad news when.
Thank you for that, because condolences sounds a lot better than shout out. Like, not shouting them out. I was thinking about them, so.
Yeah, I mean, our It's always a sad event when a member of the community, the musician community, passes away, and it sucks.
For sure.
Let's talk about some more uplifting news. we're getting a little depressed here. So James Hetfield recently had an emotional moment.
Wait. This is pretty depressing too, isn't it?
Yes and no, because it was a feel-good moment for the band. Apparently, they were playing over in Brazil.
Yeah, but he was like, he was down on himself. He was having like a little mental issue on stage. Like,
Yeah.
is I mean,
Well, what happened? What did he say?
oh, he was just. I mean, we can watch the video.
Okay, let's just talk about it. Apparently, he's having some
Self-doubt.
self-doubt, old guy issues like we all have. Where you don't know if you have it anymore. You don't know if you can rock as hard. And I know that we were talking about like how their old bassist Jason Newsted was having issues. He couldn't play the songs anymore, and it was surprising to see this story, to be honest with you, because you think of James Hetfield as this god, right? This
God, dude, like that's my hero.
Yeah, you think of him as this legendary metal dude, and he
Unbreakable, dude. Like just like if you were to look up metal singer in the dictionary, it's a picture.
Yeah.
Of James Hetfield, dude. Like when you think metal god, that's what you think of is James Hetfield, like from his early years. Like
I know, and just this, I think this made me like him a lot more, because it made me relate to him, because I think we all have these doubts, right? The older we get, the slower we get, and it's we all have those doubts. So that made me relate to him more. And the other thing about it is it made him more human, I think, because that's a very human thing to feel.
Man, take that crying ass shit backstage.
Well,
no, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
Well, his band came out and like they hugged him.
Well, yeah.
Showed him some love.
I mean, no, I'm just kidding, dude. Like Hetfield's my guy. I love that dude. Like he's the whole reason I really ever started playing, dude. Like I wanted to be James Hetfield. That was so.
Does this change your opinion of him?
No, dude, absolutely not. Because I'm sure he, dude. You got to start feeling. He's got to start feeling his mortality. Like that's the one thing I've always respected about him is the fact that I've always thought he's been a real honest dude. Like, and so he's got to start starting to feel his mortality a bit. Dude, he's 58 years old, like
yeah,
he's been the thrash god forever, dude, like rhythm king, dude, like, and yeah, he's got to be slowing down and dude, like I'm sure he can't. Yeah. It sucks, dude. It makes me sad, dude, because that's my guy, like that's my guy.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like his band has his back, and so that's a good thing,
Is it the band that has his back, or is the backtrack has his back? The backing track. No,
they don't use backing tracks, do
they? Nah, man, they all do backing tracks now. Yeah. They'll wheel James Hetfield out there because, again, they're the biggest corporation in the world as far as entertainment goes. So they'll be wheeling James Hetfield out there past death, dude.
Hey, as long as he's having fun.
They're gonna weekend at Birmingham. Sorry.
Well, we want to know in the comments what you guys think of these two stories. We want to know your thoughts and opinions, and we would really love it if you guys were to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and drop us a comment.
Tell us to piss off.
In a very English accent.
English way. Or...
No, don't tell us that. Tell us what you really feel. And if it is to piss off, then God bless you. We will catch you guys next time on the MalcoCast. Peace.
Peace.